Part 2. Now I will tell you about the testimony of some ex-presidents of the United States of America. Ex-presidents. Jimmy Carter. I don't laugh at people anymore when they say they've seen UFOs. It was the dandiest thing I've ever seen. It was big, it was very bright, it changed colors, and it was about the size of the moon. We watched it for 10 minutes, but none of us could figure out what it was. One thing's for sure, I will never make fun of people who say they've seen unidentified objects in the sky. I am convinced that UFOs exist because I have seen one. Jimmy Carter, describing an alleged UFO sighting he had in October of the year 1969 to reported while campaigning in the year 1976. Ronald Reagan, ex-president of the United States of America, says, I was in a plane last week when I looked out the window and saw this white light. It was zigzagging around. I went up to the pilot and said, have you ever seen anything like that? He was shocked and he said, nope. And I said to him, let's follow it. We followed it for several minutes. It was a bright white light. We followed it to Bakersfield, and all of a sudden, to our utter amazement, it went straight up into the heavens. When I got off the plane, I told Nancy all about it, but we didn't file a report on the object because for a long time they considered you a nut if you saw a UFO. Ronald Reagan was often quoted referring to aliens. It reminds me of the days of Galileo. The 20th century scientists forget that there will be a 21st century science, and they think everything was discovered. We all know that UFOs are real. All we need to ask is, what do they want? And who are they? Statistically, there are millions of advanced civilizations out there, but a race of them is interested in us. They are so advanced, they are even doing interstellar travel. There are many more testimonies around the world, and you can find 1,000 pictures in the internet. All the evidence points that millions of people have seen UFO since the creation of the first human being. I find the idea that we are alone in the universe ridiculous. People that say we are alone in the universe must have some problem with their brain or something. I do not need any picture or testimony by nobody to realize that intelligent beings were visiting our planet even before you was born. By common sense, we are not alone in the universe. UFOs have not only been seen visually, but have also been picked up on the radar screen and have left traces on the photographic plate. Who created mankind? According to some researchers, the answer lies with those who came from the stars. Eric von Daniken, who popularized this theory in his book Chariots of the Gods, believes that these visitors, termed as ancient astronauts, came time and again as humanity evolved, giving them the benevolent air of gods. They presumably built or helped build many architectural wonders of the ancient world, like Stonehenge. The more you look into it, the more people that you talk to and read about that have done serious investigations, the more you know that this stuff is real. UFOs are as real as the aeroplanes that fly over your head. Those who are willing to look at the evidence will be convinced. UFOs have been seen for centuries, regarded as spirits, angels, dragons, phantom airships, and ghost aircrafts. UFOs are spaceships created by civilization thousands of years ahead of us in technology. It's not the plane, it's not the helicopter. NASA atmospheric physicist Lee Cashin, based on his examination of 7,000 reports, says UFO sightings are now so common, the military doesn't have time to worry about them. When a UFO appears, they simply ignore it. Aerospace engineer and technical assistant to the Apollo program manager during the Apollo moon landings, Clark McClellan, says, the day will arrive when the governments of Earth will finally admit we are not alone, that humans have come to face with other life forms from the cosmos. This is from his website. Maybe you wonder why you never heard all this before. This is because the UFO subject is treated by the media with ridicule and manipulation of the truth. Truth is not the priority for the media. The media uses terms to ridicule and marginalize the people that have seen UFOs. Do you believe in the existence of UFO? Well, it doesn't matter what you believe. They do exist anyway. Listen up to what have been said and think about it for yourself.